to any junior worlds at all or U20 worlds?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys see Luke Lildahl's? Was it his semi or his final? I think it was his.
It was
Semi.
his semi. It was insane.
Oh, dude, I'm watching it and I'm like, wow, I'm so glad this is like in like normal morning time and I can watch this. And he's down, and I was like, dude, Luke needs like a miracle right now. Like he was down by whatever it was, 4 points. He needs a miracle. And I was like, I feel like he could do it, but I was like, there's no way. And the dude's wrestling so defensive.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe he did that. But
dude,
honestly,
I was just all staff meeting with like literally every teacher in our school. And I'm watching this thing up there, like trying not to like make a scene. And the guy next to me, like, what are you watching? I'm like, Junior Worlds, man. This is Team USA. He's like, all right, cool. And he's like doing good. And then like he made like a cut. He got laced. And I'm like, no, this is bad. There's short time. I'm like, he needs something. I'm like, he can do it. And like, it just I don't even step over like underhook thing. I don't even know.
What was it? It wasn't like a short fireman's carry, right? No.
He had like an
elbow though, I feel like, and he did something where he kind of like, I'd have to see it again.
He had like an overhook, and he like literally stepped over the body.
Yes, and he just had his arm. Yeah, and he almost, the arm was like
it's like an arm bar kind of. The guy was just stuck, and then the guy just quit. Like, which he was up by 2. The other guy was up by 2. All he had to do was fight off his back and do it a win. But
no, my baby was sitting there, and I was like, "You're watching U20 Worlds." I was like, "You're watching semis," and he's just laying there, like watching just whatever the movement is. And I screamed when Luke did that. I was like lost it, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "I baby here, I gotta like not scare him." And he was kind of scared, but I was like, "Dude, this is a good thing. This is good news." But that was right away. I was like, "Dude, I can't wait for this podcast because that's like the first thing I want to talk about."
So I texted Sean right away. I was like, "Sean, like, please tell me you're watching the like Junior Worlds right now." And he's like, "No, where's it on?" And I'm like, "Dude, go." Because that was like, we had 4 Americans in a row, I think. And I'm like, "Dude, that was the first one." I'm like, "You got to get on." But, oh man, did you hear that they're all like sick?
The Candy Blades?
No, well, that I think the girls team too. But like, I guess a bunch of the U20 team with the juniors, like, we're all sick with something. Like even James Green, like, didn't even coach, I think. And he was like the head coach. He was like, James Green was like stupid sick from what I've like read. And then the rest of the team was just like just not feeling good. Like they still competed, but they just were like off.
Bro, for being off, they looked, and like I'm looking at the results right now. I mean,
second to Iran. I
Second
think
to
they
Iran,
were behind.
And honestly,
Japan was up there too, I think.
Yeah, I'm surprised we got second, but dude, with some of these individuals, I'm like, our future is bright, because that's something too. So like I said earlier about my high school team, I kind of see like, what are we going to be like? I look at Cadet Worlds and Junior Worlds. What are we going to be like? And you always hope we're going to have the Gables, we're going to have the David Taylors, the Kyle Diggs, those guys. But it's always like, cool, a new year. How good are these guys? Dude, Mitchell Messenbrink, Flo posted his like 24 minutes of wrestling, and I was like, I have to watch all 24 minutes of this. I can't believe the kid committed to Cal Baptist at all, ever. What in the world? Where did this kid come from?
Well, I'll say this. I think he was maybe, I don't know what the right term is, but obviously overlooked, right? Coming out of Aspen Wrestling Academy, coming out of Wisconsin. Obviously overlooked. Also, CBU is very good at recruiting. Okay, very good recruiters. Okay, they've gotten really good recruits. And, he had some success. And for me, what's interesting is he could get an Olympic redshirt this year. And he's gone, 2 or 3 years in college without actually even having to compete yet, like under, whatever.
Well, he only had 1 year. Last year was his like true freshman year, but he didn't compete. So it was redshirt.
So he redshirted. And then the year before was COVID, right?
He was a high schooler, I think, at that point.
Was he? Okay.
So I think that's what happened. I think he kind of slid under the like, he was good. He was nationally ranked, and then like I think he signed with CBU a little bit early, and then he qualified. Like he beat Panero Johnson. That's who he beat last year to qualify for the team. He was losing by like 8 or something. He's about to get teched, and he ended up coming back and teching Panero. That was to make the team, and then he took silver, and then I think he kind of like started building that hype. And then I saw a podcast with him recently, like it was in the Penn State room, and they're like, "Did you feel like CBU like lied to you or like kind of like tricked you to go in there?" And he's like, "No, I just like liked it, and I just kind of like, I don't know, felt like I don't know what, I don't want to make him sound bad, but I think
No, I listened to part of that. I've seen like clips of it.
Yeah.
And he sounds very well spoken, very
Yeah.
humble. And, I mean, he sounds like a perfect like Penn State kid, like intellectual, smart, and just a killer on the mat. Like another guy, like I'm surprised Meyer Shapiro isn't going to Penn State, but like good for him. Cornell's incredible.
My goodness, that guy,
to me, those two are the
watching.
same, and they're going to be on a collision course at some point. I feel like that's going to be David Taylor, Kyle Dake type stuff.
I don't know if they're going to be at the same weight this next year. And again,
No.
if Messenbrink ends up, or they both could no, you can't really. Can you Olympic redshirt if you're at Cornell?
I mean, I think you can because I'm pretty sure Yanni did, but I think you get.
Oh, I don't know.
You might have to like take a leave of absence from school and do all that stuff. I don't know about that.
I don't think Shapiro and Messenbrink would be the same weight though.
No, they're close, 70 kilograms.
49, 57, I think, or like maybe Messenbrink was kind of 65.
Yeah, I feel like
I don't think they're going to be at the same weight. Like I think down the line.
Yes.
I think Messenbrink I heard is small.
He's shorter, yeah.
Yeah, but down the line they could be 65, maybe 74.
No, I'd be down to watch that.
Oh yeah.
I mean,